So, hello everyone. Before the video starts, I wanna say I hope the audio is a lot better in this video because I'm recording in my closet and the audio should be a little bit more clear. Because if you watched my last video, it was trash, and that's because the audio in my room is horrible. And yeah, now that we got that out of the way, let's continue to the video. So recently, I've been using an app called Yubo. An app where you can text, live stream, and find people in your state, country, or even worldwide. And they have trivia, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what. But the best way I can categorize this is underage Tinder, or the epitome of kids being annoying because they're anonymous on the internet. A little disrespectful, I know, but like, you'll understand soon enough. By the way, I'm Sam, if you're new here, or jsusboy, and now that you know who I am, let's begin to review this somewhat dreadful yellow app called Yubo. Yubo has numerous Twitter keyboard warriors, apparently. I'm not talking about having an account and checking it every once in a while. No. That's not what I'm on about. I'm talking about the ones that constantly tweet about the shit that nobody cares about, like 24/7 tweeting. It's so easy to trigger anyone for anything. Everyone acts like they're not allowed to turn off their phone, and I don't know, dude. It's so odd and annoying. They're just, but very occasionally, it makes decent sense why they're so annoyed or butthurt or anything like that. And that's where this next group comes into mind. It comes into play. Since I've just mentioned the sensitive fucks on here, I swear to you, some of these people are just, they are wildin'. Some of these people are off the wire. I'll be very, very honest. Now, I'll be honest here. I'm a slight internet troll, and just in case you didn't know that somehow. But in this case, usually the people that I've come across are doing way too much to consider it trolling. Especially on Yubo. And they're not even funny. Like, being unfunny is a sin to be thrown into the seventh circle of hell, since that's an extremely valid consequence. People generally do not care what they say on this app, which you can predict considering it's the internet. Wow. If you didn't think that would happen, that's crazy. And I don't expect anyone to have morals, but damn, at least be a mix of Ted Bundy and Dave Chappelle. If you're not willing to be funny, then be decent. be a decent person. And if you're not gonna be decent, be funny. If you can't be either, go away. Because in that case, it'll be a little bit more acceptable. But most of the kids would get Twitter canceled for anything. We've got racially motivated offenses, politically motivated offenses, offense through homophobia, and so much more. It's a buffet of triggering content and annoyance. Something worth mentioning is the amount of Yubo. What am I talking about? The amount of effort Yubo puts in to like try and help people not get bullied. And like, I gotta respect that, cause like, come on. A lot of apps and all that and social medias don't really care. Like, I understand the rule of, if someone's harassing you, just turn off the phone. Like, I fully understand that, and I personally believe the same thing, because people are idiots. But Yubo does actually try to help, and like, they monitor messages and all that occasionally, and it's respectful. Like, Yubo warns live stream people and like leaders and all that whenever their AI detects something that's like very sus, I guess. I've seen it happen, and I respect it a lot. And yeah, very worth mentioning, so that this isn't a full hate speech on Yubo. As I said earlier, Yubo is in that very odd underage dating app category, so I'm completely sure you saw this coming. I think the first thing to mention would be the suggestive yet inevitable feature. They've got the fantastic swiping feature, something Tinder is known for. And if you're a developer of an app that allows kids, that'll never be a good app to be compared to. Never in life do you want to be compared to fucking Tinder. Granted, this is a bad feature for Yubo. I'd argue they monitor the feature fairly well, overall at least. If your bio or images seem inappropriate, especially if you're underage, it'll be removed and you'll be notified. I've had it happen multiple times for no reason, actually. Sure, sometimes they'll miss a lot of inappropriate content, or wrongfully take down material that isn't inappropriate at all. But at least they're trying. And again, it's worth mentioning, it's worth putting in some respect. Now, let's talk about the desperate for love and attention children on here, aka the slimy underage fucks. I'm kidding, by the way, don't get offended and insult my acne, I'm so sorry. Oh god. The majority of people on here are on the hunt for relationships, nudes, prey, predators, and anything else on those lines. They might even get mad and defensive if they don't receive what they're searching for. True disappointment. Fuck, I'd even say being a hoe is considered good in this disgraceful Yubo community. I've got friends that love to brag about being an internet whore. Yes, I'm calling out my only Canadian friend from Yubo. You should know exactly who you are if you're watching this. You're Now, last but definitely not least, is the issue of age baiting or jail baiting. Jail baiting. A person who is younger than the legal age of consent for activity and usually appears older, with the implication that a person above the age of consent might find them attractive. If you can't see the wrong in jail baiting, I don't know what your issue is, but Yubo does filter ages in order to avoid or try to avoid these morally questionable kids. Excuse my stuttering. But unsurprisingly enough, people lie. It happens all the time. And people lie about their age continuously. Mainly kids, of course, so that they can meet all these older people. So I'd say if you're a Yubo creep, watch out for age, or else you'll catch a fucking case. Now let me say this again. If you think I'm talking about you, I most likely am, and I dare you to do something. I dare you. Give me more content than I've already got on my hands. It'll be fantastic. I'm not sure when part 2 will come out, but it is currently in the works. In all honesty, it's only 2 parts, so I have more videos on the channel. Thank you very much. If you enjoyed the video, which I hope you did, that would be fantastic if you did. Maybe subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss part 2, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.
Here go my baby.